Us Greeks have a short fuse, and my frustration was growing, as was the thickness of his French accent. He had been ignoring my obvious refusal. I had resorted to the fact that I could lose him once we got to the resort. He was determined, if nothing else. The Frenchman was mid-sentence when we arrived on the island. In my peripheral vision, I could see his mates and I could certainly hear them. Larrikins, I thought, yahooing and singing. The fact that they were singing the Fijian welcome song was lost on me at that point. The skipper helped me off the boat and someone else carried my suitcase onto the beach. A bellboy, maybe from the resort, a helping hand. I didn't really care at that moment. Then it hit me. I looked around at my surroundings and knew this was not where I was supposed to be. It looked like the wrong place. As my anxiety was on full throttle, the last thing I wanted to do was see or meet the Frenchman's friends. So in my stilettos, I walked in the opposite direction, my heels digging into the sand and crunching beneath my toes, my suitcase leaving an interesting trail in the sand behind it. I made it toward what I assumed was the reception building, if that's what you could call it. Approaching the lobby, as I tried to shake the sand from my feet as delicately as possible, it became crystal clear it was not a 5-star resort, but in fact, a very, very small step up from backpackers. Well, that explained the dress code, and I certainly didn't fit in. I was greeted by the friendly staff and escorted to my accommodation, what they call a bureau. In speaking with one of the lovely staff members, I explained there must be some sort of mistake and that I had booked a 5-star resort. Surely I was in the wrong place. The lovely young lady explained that they were fully booked and this was my only choice. I had not booked a hut. How could this have happened? She showed me around my room, which did not have an ensuite bathroom, and summarily took me to the bathrooms, showing me the showers. Now, I have travelled all around the world, even stayed in plenty of hostels, but never in my life had I seen a shower with a bucket you need to fill yourself to wash. Outrageous! You were probably laughing at my predicament at this stage, and yes, in hindsight it was funny, but it certainly wasn't at the time. I was distraught. I didn't know what to do, as it was after business hours in Australia, at the peak of the holiday season. So I wouldn't be able to contact the travel agency until the next day. Reluctantly, I put my bags in the room, closed the door to the bureau. I sat on the bed and cried, wondering how the travel agency could get it so wrong.